Hello, right now the YouTube video. This is another World War II video. Period history that I think is not often discussed. I've done a Deadliest battle of World War One. Today I thought I'd do the Deadliest battle of World War II. There's already quite a few videos online, civil history. I'll definitely recommend you check them out. But this is my interpretation of said war. So the 23rd of August 1942 is when the Battle of Stalingrad begun. Leading up to this point, Operation Barbarossa, that had been the 22nd of June 1941 when that was launched. Well, so far actually going rather well for Germany. It was definitely the apex of the Axis rule over Europe at the beginning of 1942. However, of course, Hitler wanted one devastating blow that would simply knock the Soviets out of the war, similar to the plan of Dunkirk, except there was no ocean. So on the 23rd of August 1942, he launched the Battle of Stalingrad, hoping to use a German Wehrmacht and 6th Army to quickly push into the city and simply annihilate the Soviet troops. To begin with, it was going rather well for the Germans. They quickly rounded up much of the Russian 3rd and 4th Army and either shot them or took them to prison of war camps. Joseph Stalin, however, made it crucial and made it public that he did not want Stalingrad to fall and ordered that they should fight until the last man standing, which was very typical of Russian militaristic tactic in the 20th century, really. It was the idea of, of course, this is fascist against communist, the two opposing sides. And of course, they were both willing to kill each other for anything, really. And so the war progressed. Now, luckily, of course, November, December 1942, Russia's biggest saviour ever. It stopped Napoleon and it now stopped Hitler. The Russian winter came in. The Russians were very, very good. They used tactics they had in the Finnish War, the Winter War against the Finns, and they started utilising snipers even more, like seen in the film Enemy at the Gate, which takes place around the winter, the turning point of the Battle of Stalingrad, and things start going much more in the Russian favour. German soldiers are simply getting killed. Around 35 to 40% of German soldiers who died of disease specifically was just because of the winter, not because of Russian, snipers or guns or bullets or shrapnel, etc. So it did definitely start going their way. Now, to be fair, on much of the German army, the Wehrmacht really, Joseph Stalin and other Russian military officials made it pretty clear that any Russian soldier who would not fight in Stalingrad and who would turn back, they were shot. In fact, typically what they would do, Russian formation, they would have the army go out, they'd have machine guns behind the army, not to shoot the Germans, but to shoot their own men if they turned around. Again, that was seen in the film Enemy at the Gate, but I definitely would recommend watching. So like I said, the war progressed. Luckily, by the end of winter, on the 2nd of February 1945, the battle came to an end at an absolutely brutal cost. Although it was a Russian victory, 800,000 people were killed and around 1,100,000 were wounded. Nevertheless, it was a turning point for the war and Stalin got what he wanted. And they advanced around 25 to 30 miles on the German army. And at that point, the German 6th Army was pretty much completely destroyed at all. And it also proved to much, like I said, like Finland, and even Sweden, really, they would think, even though Sweden was neutral, that Russia is simply going to keep fighting until Germany is pushed all the way back. And it did boost British and American morale that Germany and the Nazis could actually be defeated. And so, yeah, that point onward definitely will start the downfall of the Axis powers. So, yes, thank you so much for watching. Pretty quick video, but considering such a big battle in the war, a bit ironic, really. But, yeah, I've started everything I want to. Like I said, definitely recommend watching, Simple History. He does. They do a very good video on that, and I'll put it right here if you want to watch it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next YouTube video. Goodbye.